Clemson will come out in the home white uniforms, white tops, white shorts, orange and purple stripes on the shorts, and orange lettering outlined in purple and orange on the shoulders. Jessica Harris is going to jump for Lander in the tip-off against Kobe Thornton, 6'2" against 5'5", and there will be no jump as Harris will get back and Lander will concede the tip-off as we're underway in our first quarter of action in Littlejohn Coliseum. They swing it left side to Spray. Her three-pointer no good. Offensive putback no good, and a nice block out by Ricarte, and it's picked up by Passmore, the freshman, and she'll bring the ball up the floor for the Tigers. They go right side to Cruz, now baseline to Daly. Daly wants to drive baseline, but she was cut off by Bennett. So back up top to Harris with 17 on the shot clock. Left side it goes. Cruz going to fire for three. Cruz off the mark, no good. And the rebound collected for the Tigers. That is Destiny Thomas who came down with it. Quick pass ahead to Thornton, tipped away. The Tigers maintain possession. 9:21 to go in the first quarter. Right wing to Spray. Now Bennett at the top of the arc. Tipped away by Harris. Nice play there. Active hands by the senior out of Sumter, South Carolina. She'll tip it away with 9:13 to go in the first quarter of action. So Spray will inbound. Redshirt junior from Nashville, Tennessee. They're trying to get her free on the wing. Instead, with 10 seconds to go, Clemson will reset the offense. And an offensive charge is the call against Tyler Bennett. They're going to get her for a moving screen on Jessica Harris. As Harris tried to work her way around it, the call goes against Tyler Bennett. It's her first. 9:05 to go first quarter, no score. Passmore running the offense, swings it left side to Cruz on the arc. Screen set by Ricarte. She comes to the right. Now up top to Daly beyond the arc as well. Harris wants to drive right side. Little hesitation. Now she'll step back 18 feet away. They swing it left side. Passmore on the wing. Had a look. Instead, will go off the screen from Daly. Little give and go, and the pass tipped and intercepted away off the hands of Daly, and Spray comes up with it. They swing it up ahead to Thornton, and the pass thrown out of bounds. Some sloppy offense early on from both sides as with 8:39 to go. We are still scoreless in the opening quarter. Passmore going to bring it up. She's shadowed by the 6'2" Thornton. Pass ahead to Harris. She's trapped on the near sideline, trying to find help, and she stepped out of bounds. Turnover back to the Tigers. They put the 6'2" forward on top of Passmore and then tried to trap Harris in the corner and did so. And Clemson ball with 8:27 left in the first period. Going to go to Thornton at the free throw line. Three ball banked in right side from Destiny Thomas. And the Tigers are on the board with 8:15 to go in quarter number one. It's 3-0. Passmore weaves her way inside. Dish to Daly, and Daly took an extra step. Oh, that's a great drive from Zamiah Passmore as she carved her way all the way to the hoop. Handed to Daly with a no-look, and Daly took one extra shuffle and a turnover to Clemson. 3-0 Tigers on top, 8:08 left first quarter. They bring it over the timeline right side. Zamiah Passmore trying to shield away Mertens. To the free throw line, this is Thornton. Thornton will pull up jumper, too strong off the back iron, and Cruz with the rebound. Now, Landon wants to run a little bit. They haven't gotten a chance to push tempo. Inside pass to Daly, beautiful pass. Daly too strong off the backboard, but went in and got her own rebound, and they're going to call her for a foul. Oh, she went in and took the rebound away from Destiny Thomas, and she's called for a reach-in. The first foul of the night against Lander. As the Tigers will go to the bench, Mertens comes out, and this will be number 22, Danae McNeil, a freshman guard from Swansea, South Carolina. Oh, Passmore tipped the inbound away, stolen for Lander. And Passmore with the ball. She wants to drive inside. Give it to Daly. Daly inside, and a late charge call on Zamiah Passmore. Oh, the pass had already been made, and Daly's shot was off the backboard before the whistle came, and Passmore is called for the charge. Second foul of the quarter against Lander with 7:35 to go in the first period. Tigers bring it ahead. Thomas going to swing it right side. This is McNeil. Back to Thomas. McNeil, a tall guard at 6 feet. Inside they go. This is Thornton. No, Bennett had it stripped away. Harris comes out with possession. Harris to the free throw line. Weaves to her left. Left side it goes to Cruz on the wing. Cruz looks over her options. Now backs out. She's being shadowed very closely by Thomas. Thomas, a very aggressive defender for Clemson. 15 on the shot clock. Cruz all the way right side. Pull up, short jumper. Way too strong and taken back by Clemson. McNeil comes the other way. Lander overcompensating a little bit for the size. And Passmore picks the pocket of McNeil. Passmore going to take it down the lane. Passmore fouled, no call, and she missed the layup. Lander still trying to get on the board, down 3-0, 6:43 to go. Twisting layup, no good on the other end for the Tigers, and Daly with a rebound. Passmore out ahead to Harris. Harris goes up against Spark, put it in the hole, and an offensive foul called on Jessica Harris. Kendall Spray drew the charge. It's the second charge of the quarter against Lander, and their third foul of the period. 3-0, Clemson on top with 6:35 to go in the first quarter here in Littlejohn. Bearcats in that full court press defense that they love to run. So Maya Passmore been very active with her hands early on. Now McNeil open, left side, gonna fire a three off the side of the rim and a rebound for Cruz. Lander holding its own on the board so far. Harris wants to drive left side and does with contact off the back rim, but she was fouled. She'll go to the line. Jessica Harris, aggressive play there from the reigning Peach Belt Conference Player of the Year. She will go to the stripe with 6:17 to go in the first quarter. Harris, the 5'5" senior out of Sumter, South Carolina, creeping her way up the all-time scoring book for Lander as she swishes the first. Coming into the night, Jessica Harris sitting at 11th all-time in scoring for Lander with 1,212 points. As she swishes her first two free throws, and Lander is on the board. None of the points in tonight's game will count towards that career total, but she's put Lander on board, and they're down one with 6:13 to go. And Harris with a steal. Harris takes it the other way, layup good, and the Bearcats lead the Tigers 4-3. Lander on top with 6:04 to go in the first quarter. McNeil driving, too strong, off the back of the rim. Cruz with a rebound. Here comes Cruz down the floor. Gonna weave to the right side, dribbled it off her foot, tried to save it and could not. Oh, a great opportunity there for Lander, but Cruz dribbles it off her foot. But the Bearcats up 4-3 on the Tigers with 6:53 to go in the first quarter. Tyler Bennett comes out for the Tigers, replaced by Amari Robinson. Left side it goes to Thomas. Thomas fouled on the arc. Foul on Tabitha Daly, and she will be taken off the floor with 2 fouls. And we'll just get our first look at the true freshman from Douglasville, Georgia, Michaela Cange, 5'11" freshman forward. The inbound comes to McNeil. Tigers trying to crack this Bearcat defense. McNeil gonna drive, pump fake, kick it out left side. Amari Robinson. Robinson wants to go baseline and was fouled. They'll call it on Michaela Cain's little touch foul on the freshman. 5th foul against the Bearcats, and that's going to send Clemson to the free throw line. Last year in this game, the Tigers were 10 of 17 from the stripe against Lander's 16 of 22. So this is Amari Robinson, freshman out of Douglasville, Georgia. She knocks down her first. Knotted up at 4 here in the opening quarter, 5:31 to go. Second free throw, clangs off, no good, and the rebound pulled in by Cruz. Cruz been very active on the boards. Passmore at the top of the arc, going to go right side Harris. Harris open for three, on the way, too strong, but a rebound tapped around and taken by Thomas. Thomas bringing it ahead. Thomas right side, cut off by Cruz. She gives it back on the arc to Mertens. Mertens going to go inside to Thornton. Thornton in the key. Pass out right side Thomas. They closed out on her, and Thomas traveled. Great defense there by Cruz to close on Thomas, and we will have a possession for Lander. With 5:07 to go in the first quarter, it's a 4-4 ball game. Full court pressure from Clemson as Spray guides Passmore up the floor. Passmore weaving through everybody. Passmore all the way to the key, and another offensive foul. Zamaya Passmore all the way to the hoop, and another player control foul on the freshman. And she'll go over reward with Kevin Pedersen. A great job of her by getting up the floor. She has not been phased one bit by Clemson's full court pressure, but she's on the bench now with 2 fouls. 4:58 to go in the first quarter. Bearcats and Tigers knotted up at 4-4. Mertens goes left side to Spray. Lander sitting in a bit of a zone defense now. They work it back to the right wing. Mertens wants to drive. Mertens in traffic. Leaner. Back iron no good. Cruz and Cange both come up with the rebound, and Cange will take it. Outlet pass to Cruz, who brings up the far sideline. Pass to Harris on the baseline. Harris, a nice little pump fake, and she goes up and under, and the Bearcats are up 6-4. And a travel on the inbound. Mertens took an extra step with it, and timeout on the floor with 4:32 to go in the first quarter of play. The Bearcats lead Clemson 6-4 in Littlejohn Coliseum. You're listening to Bearcat Basketball on the Bearcat Broadcasting Network. 6-4 Lander women's basketball leading Clemson here in Littlejohn Coliseum with 4:32 to go in the first quarter. Rickson Lane joining you on the Bearcat Broadcasting Network. Good to have you with us on a Tuesday night in the upstate of South Carolina. Bearcats with the lead over the Tigers right now, 6-4 with 4:32 to go. Clemson has not hit a field goal in the last 3 minutes and 56 seconds, and the Bearcats inbound under their own hoop. Or under the Tiger hoop, excuse me. Harris going to give to Cruz at the top of the arc. Bearcats going with Cruz, Cange, Harris, Ricarte, and another newcomer, Anaya Jester, a freshman from Griffin, Georgia. 16 on the shot clock as Cruz on the left wing. Going to give to Ricarte at the free throw line. Ricarte double team, back to Cruz. Cruz, medium jumper, nothing but net for Sarah Cruz. Her first bucket of the night, and Lander doubling up Clemson 8-4. Right side, a drive, and Cange neatly intercepted the pass as Amari Robinson tried to drive baseline on the far side of the floor, whipped the pass down the baseline, and Cange deflected it out of bounds. Lander shooting 38% from the floor right now to Clemson's 13%. The Bearcats have been all over the Tigers tonight. Last year's game, Clemson jumped out to a quick lead and never looked back. Tonight, the Bearcats have not backed down in the early going. Inbound pass deflected, and Harris nearly took it away, and Harris comes into media row. Another active hands play by the Lander defense that has held Clemson to 1 of 8 shooting so far in the first 6 minutes and 8 seconds of this contest. And the Tigers have turned it over 5 times in the last 4.5 minutes. They're going to go inside immediately, trying to get it to their big girl, Tyler Bennett, and she works an up and under layup to make it 8-6. Bearcats down 2, and you got to imagine Clemson's going to go to their post now to try to reclaim this lead. Ricarte to Cruz, left wing, back to Ricarte on the elbow, pass to Harris in the corner. Harris drives inside, wanted to hand it off to Daly, and the pass is taken away. Spray brings it up the floor, looking for help. She was cut off by Jester. Inside drive, Ricarte, good solid defense. Free ball in the key. Everyone goes to the floor for it, and it's a jump ball. The possession arrow favors the Bearcats. Lander will have possession. With 3:17 to go in the first quarter, they lead it 8-6. So Ricarte will inbound. Anaya Jester brings it up the floor, shadowed by Mertens. Great pass inside, and Harris will lay it in for the Bearcats. And Lander with a 10-6 lead with 3:05 to go. In the first quarter of action, the Bearcats are back up by 4. Mertens has it stripped away out of bounds into Lander's bench. It was Jester that reached in and took it away, but it was knocked out of bounds. Clemson will maintain possession. Mertens comes out. She'll be replaced by Destiny Thomas. How about this start for Lander? 10-6, they lead the Clemson Tigers with 2:59 to go in the first quarter of play. Back in Greenwood, South Carolina. Hello there, men's soccer. A 2-0 lead in minute number 5 over Lenore-Rhine. Harry Berkhamshaw and Max McNulty with a couple of goals. 3-ball for the Tigers. Unfriendly bounce off the iron. The rebound pulled in by Michaela Haynes. Gonna give it to Spray, left corner. Spray hits for 3. Haynes, the redshirt sophomore out of Minneapolis, Minnesota, comes off the bench, grabs a board, and Spray connects with a 3. Harris tries to answer. Floater on the baseline. No good, too strong. 10-9, another ball knocked out of bounds by Jester. It'll go to the Tigers. A 10-9 Lander lead with 2:31 to go in quarter number 1. They give it to Bennett on the left wing, back to Spray, the top of the arc, and she'll set the offense. Right side pass to Bennett, and the pass tipped away. It was Jester again. Cruz came up with the steal. Jester on the left wing. How about these freshmen, Passmore and Jester, and the hands they have used on defense. Cage inside the key, has it knocked away from her. Taken by Thomas. She tried to go one-on-one with Bennett and just didn't have the size. Outlet pass up ahead to Hayes. Hayes misses the layup, no good. Out of bounds, last touch by Bennett. It'll be Bearcat ball with 2:03 to go in quarter number 1. And Michaela Cage will come out of the game for Lander, and Amaya Melvins enters, the junior from Sicklerville, New Jersey, in her second season with the Bearcats. Last year, Melvins was unable to play in this game. She was dealing with an injury she suffered in preseason. Inbound to Harris. Harris all the way to the free throw line. Lobs out to Riccardi on the wing. They double her. So quickly Lander works it around to Cruz on the right side. Cruz going to drive. Outlet pass to Riccardi. Riccardi back up top to Jester. Lander trying to calm down here offensively. They looked a little out of sorts. 13 on the shot clock. Riccardi straight away. 3-ball. Back iron no good. Melvin's fighting for the rebound. Got it. Saved it out to Jester. Fresh 20 for Lander. Jester inside. Beautiful move. Can't get it to finish. Another loose ball. Spray comes away with it for Lander. Opportunity for Clemson to run. Spray in transition. Pulls up. Hit the 2. No, it was a 3. She was just beyond the line, and Clemson's got a 12-10 lead. A 6-0 run for the Tigers in the last minute 16. Cruz in a double team on the left wing. Out to Harris. Harris wide open. Gonna launch a 3. Got it! 3 for Jessica Harris, and Lander's back on top, 13-12. Quickly ahead to Kobe Thornton, and she'll lay it in against Melvins. Tigers lead 14-13. Lander wants to push tempo. They're beating the Tigers down the floor. Reverse layup, no good from Jester. She hit the bottom of the backboard. She had Thornton breathing down her neck. 50 seconds to go. Spray for 3. Rattled out, no good. Rebound taken by Hayes. Hayes trying to put it back up, and she does. Michaela Hayes working down low, the big rebound, and the Tigers lead by 3, 16-13. 36 seconds to go in the quarter. 10-second difference between the game and the shot clock. Jester called for a charge as Thornton got in her way in the backcourt. Jester trying to make a leaping pass, and the collision with Thornton results in a turnover. There have been 24 combined turnovers in this first quarter. 10 by Clemson and 14 by Lander. 2-second difference between the game and the shot clock with 17 seconds to play. Spray working on Harris. Harris not giving her anything, so they go inside, trying to get it to Williams. They finally get it to Bennett. Bennett working on Cruz, took a lot of steps and missed her layup, but the putback good by Kobe Thornton. 2 seconds to go. Jester going to launch it deep off the front of the rim. No good. And that's how we end the opening quarter. Lander down 18-13. They've led by as many as 4 here in this first quarter. Bearcats came to play tonight in Little John Coliseum. We'll head to the second quarter. You're listening to Bearcat basketball on the Bearcat. 18-13. Lander trails Clemson at the end of the first quarter here in Little John Coliseum. Rickson Lane with you on the Bearcat Broadcasting Network. Last year in this game, the Tigers led 25-14 at the end of the first period. Tonight, Lander has led by as many as 4. There have been 4 lead changes so far in this contest. Both teams even 6 points off of turnovers in a first quarter that featured 24 turnovers. Tigers quickly go inside to Michaela Hayes, and she works inside for a bucket. Hayes with 4 points now. Kendall Spray leads Clemson with 6 points. Jessica Harris leads all scorers. She's got 11 of Lander's 13. Jester chased off the arc, gives it to Melvins in the key. Melvins out to Cruz. Cruz going to fire a 3-ball. Left iron no good, and a long rebound collected by Destiny Thomas for the Tigers. Thomas brings it up near the far sideline rather. Kick it to Spray, over to the Thornton. Thornton going to drive left side, try to go inside. The pass batted about. And it'll be turned over by Hannah Hank, freshman center, standing 6'2" out of Port Lincoln, South Australia, her first minutes of the night. Lander down 20-13. Melvins on the elbow, left side. Double teamed and had it taken out of her hands. The loose ball tapped up in the air and taken by Thomas. Thomas going to lob it inside. Harris deflected and stole it away. Kobe Thornton put her hand in the air and Jessica Harris said, "No, ma'am." Harris give to Ricarte. Ricarte, right side, open. Back iron 3, no good. And the rebound, travel violation as Hank and Spray fought each other for it, and they travel. So the Bearcats will have the ball in the front court, down by 7 with 8:44 to go in the first half as Zamaya Passmore comes back in the game for Lander. Clemson will go to the bench as well as Amari Robinson checks in. Jessica Harris going to get a breather. She played the entire first quarter and has not come out yet. Michaela Caines is also checking in for the Bearcats. Melvins will come out for her. Lander shooting 31% to Clemson's 42. Tigers hold a 14-9 advantage on the boards. Ricarte out to Passmore. They work it around to Jester. Jester chased off the line by Thornton. Passmore, right wing, 3-ball. Right iron, no good. Offensive rebound by Caines. Put back attempt won't fall. Fade away on the third shot attempt by Lander on the possession, and it's no good as Jester couldn't get it to go. Now Mertens drives inside. Ricarte got in her way, and they're going to call Miriam Ricarte for a foul on Shania Mertens as she drove inside on the 6'2" center. Kevin Pedersen doesn't like the call, and I don't blame him. There were 7 fouls called in the first quarter against Lander. They have now been whistled for 8 fouls. Clemson has been called for just 2 fouls so far tonight, as the first free throw is up and good from Shania Mertens, her first point of the evening. Bearcats are 1 of 7 from downtown in this game. Clemson is 3 of 7. And Mertens makes them both. It's 22-13. It's the largest lead of the night so far for Clemson. They drive inside. Jester gets it to Passmore. Passmore going to drive. Circus shot off the backboard, and it drops in cleanly from Zamaya Passmore, and Lander's within 7. And then an offensive foul called on Shania Mertens as she throws a forearm, and Passmore goes to the floor. Possession Lander with 8 minutes to go in the half. Bearcats down by 7, 22-15, and Lander with the ball in Clemson's front court. It'll be inbounded by Passmore. Inside to Caines. Caines working, gives it to Ricarte. Jumper from the free throw line, clangs off, no good. Rebound pulled in by McNeil. McNeil into the front court, elbow jumper. Her is too strong, but it's rebounded by Thornton, and the putback good. Kobe Thornton, one of the tall timbers, down low at 6'2", the senior out of Georgia. Gives the Tigers a 9-point advantage. Passmore right side. Up top it goes to Cruz. Cruz, bounce it left to Jester. Gets it right back, 15 on the shot clock. Passmore open right wing, 3-ball. Yes, ma'am. Zamaya Passmore from downtown, and it's 24-18. Bearcats within 6, and a dangerous inbound. Oh, and they'll call Anaya Jester. Silly foul there, trying to jump up and steal the ball away from Kobe Thornton. 7:18 to go in the second quarter. Ricarte comes out, replaced by Tabitha Daly. Gotta love the fight from these Lander Bearcats. Up against a team that advanced to the second round of the NCAA tournament last year, and Landers said, who cares, we're a Sweet 16 team. Hank at the free throw line, kicks it left side. McNeil thought about a three. Instead, they're going to work it to the baseline. Now dribbling back out is Mertens. Mertens double team. Pass deflected by Passmore and stolen by Jester. Jester down the right side of the lane. Layup in transition, and she was fouled as the call will go against Amari Robinson. And that's going to send Anaya Jester to the free throw line. Jester at the line for the Bearcats. And first free throw off the back rim, no good. Jester's second attempt coming up. Back rim, and the rebound taken by Tyler Bennett. Lander 2 of 4 from the free throw line. The Tigers are 3 of 4. Drive inside, Amari Robinson. Oh, and a blocking foul call. Oh, Robinson lowered her shoulder and plowed over Michaela Cange. And a bad call against the Bearcats there. Cange stood in there and took it. And Robinson gets a trip to the line out of that. Like a fullback up the middle on 3rd and 1. Just barreled her way into the A-gap, and Cange called for a foul. Third foul of the quarter against the Bearcats, and Robinson will go to the line. Misses the first. Off the front of the rim, no good. Tigers lead by 6 with 6:45 to go in the half. 24-18, our score in Little John Coliseum. Robinson slaps the ball with her left hand. Standing in the very back of the semicircle. Now she'll come up to the line and take a second. Makes 1 of 2. It's a 7-point ball game as the Bearcats inbound. Passmore will bring it up the floor to the top of the arc. Swing it left side, Cruz. Cruz pumps and goes to the corner, and Daly. Daly bounce up top, Passmore. Fakes the throw. Passmore inside floater. Back of the backboard, no good. It rattled out. Kevin Pedersen didn't like the contact from the Tigers on the rebound. Thought Clemson committed a foul. Inside, Williams, no good. Daly had it ripped away on the rebound. Fresh shot clock, and then Cange intercepts the pass up ahead to Harris. Harris working on Spray. Had it knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Clemson. It'll inbound for Lander with 6:13 to go in the half. Tigers starting to assert themselves on the boards with a 20-13 rebound advantage. Cruz on the left wing. Cruz to Harris. Thought about an open three. Instead gives to Passmore in the corner. Passmore going to drive. Had her pass intercepted. Stepping in front of it was China Cotton. Now Spray. Contested up at the midcourt. Nearly throws it away. Saved by McNeil on the near sideline. Cotton will give back to Spray with 17 on the shot clock. They work it left side, McNeil. McNeil driving on Cange. Layup no good. Michaela Cange with a nice box out and a rebound. Cruz will bring it ahead. To the three-point line, gives to Harris, who gives it right back. They work it right side, Passmore on the wing. Passmore to Cruz in the corner. Cruz going to step beyond the arc. Had a three-pointer block, but she got the rebound and then throws it off of Clemson's foot. 14 seconds on the shot clock. It'll reset to 20. The new rule in women's college basketball this year, the shot clock under 20 will reset back to just 20. You won't get the full opportunity on offensive rebounds as Cruz comes out, and she will be replaced by Jakia Parker, freshman guard out of Augusta, Florida. The inbound pass tipped away. 25-18, Clemson leads with 5:28 to play. Jakia Parker, a freshman from Augusta, Georgia. They've got her listed incorrectly here on our stat sheet. Left side, Harris. Harris on the wing. Trapped, gives it to Canes. Canes goes to Daly. Daly, nice little spin move in traffic. Left-hand shot, too strong, and rebounded. The Bearcat bigs wary of the block attempts coming. That's forcing them to speed up on some of these shots. Right side, Bennett thought about a jumper. Give to Spray, top of the arc. Pass left side. Thomas, three, way too strong. And a long rebound chased down by Passmore. Lander with a 3-on-2 break. Passmore into the key. Tough shot with the right hand. Off the rim, and it drops in cleanly. 25-20. Bearcats within 5 with 4:42 to go in the first half. Cotton takes it over the timeline for Clemson. Cotton left side, they'll swing it in the corner. Robinson's three, rattled out, no good. Offensive rebound for Cotton, and a foul on the floor against the Bearcats again. Who are they going to call this one on? Michaela Cange picks up her third foul. Timeout on the floor with 4:28 to play. Lander toe-to-toe with the Clemson Tigers, 25-20. Bearcats down 5, 4:28 to go in the half. You're listening to Bearcat Basketball on the Bearcat Broadcasting Network. Lander trailing the Clemson Tigers 25-20 with 4:28 to play in the second quarter in Low John Coliseum. Rickson Lane with you on the Bearcat Broadcasting Network. The line for the Tigers, missing her first free throw, is China Cotton, the senior from Mableton, Georgia. Second shot up and good. 26-20, Lander down a half dozen. Bearcats with Ricarte, Harris, Passmore, Daly, and Parker on the floor. Harris left side, wanted to go into Daly, instead gives to Passmore, who's going to drive. Bounce it Daly on the left block. Daly trying to work, puts up a tough shot with the right hand, won't go, and a rebound pulled down by Thornton. Daly was working on the 6'4" Bennett, got a decent look, but couldn't get it to fall. Lander down 6, left side the ball swung. Robinson going to drive baseline, can't find an opening, gives to Bennett. She backs down a defender and a charge called, about time. Tyler Bennett called for an offensive foul. That's her second of the night, and with 4:01 to play in the first half, Lander will have the ball down 6. Passmore and Ricarte bring it up the floor. Clemson, a little three-quarter court pressure. Passmore tries to go near sideline, and a foul called on Destiny Thomas. She stuck her hand in there. Thomas's first foul of the night. It's the 4th against the Tigers in the quarter. So Ricarte will inbound for the Bearcats. It's it to Passmore in the corner. Passmore going to drive to the key. Layup off the bottom of the backboard. Daly with a putback attempt. Had it partially tipped. And the rebound to Thomas. Thomas brings it ahead 3-on-2. Right side to Spray. Spray spots up for 3. Back rim no good. Offensive rebound and put back good for Kobe Thornton. Big 6'2" post is soaring up above everyone for the putback to make it an 8-point game. 28-20. Lander down 8 with 3:25 to go in the half. Harris looking for some help. Gives to Passmore in the left wing. 15 on the shot clock. Harris, left side, drives to the key. Bounce pass to Daly. Daly, 15-footer, nothing but net for Tabitha Daly. Senior out of Augusta, Georgia, buries the jumper. And it's 28-22. Bearcats back within 6. McNeil inside, little give and go. Reverse layup, no good from Thomas. The putback blocked by Ricarte, and it's knocked out of bounds. Clemson possession with 2:56 to go in the half. Tough defense down low that time from Ricarte. Sarah Cruz comes back in, replaces Jester. Clemson inbounds, they go inside to McNeil. McNeil turnaround off the backboard, good. 30-22, Lander down 8. 2:45 left in the half. Cruz drives inside, kick to Harris, open in the corner, 3-ball. Yes, indeed. Jessica Harris, corner 3. And we're back to a 5-point game, 30-25. Thornton brings it to the front court. Give to Spray. Inside to McNeil. McNeil got Ricarte in the air. She traveled. No basket as Michaela Hayes, pardon me, she's the one who took an extra step. Now Danae McNeil will come back in the ball game. Passmore trapped at half court and had it stolen away, and an outlet pass ahead, an easy layup for Danae McNeil. Lander will call a timeout. They trail by 7 with 2:08 to go in the first half. It's Clemson 32, Lander 25. You're listening to Bearcat Basketball on the Bearcat Broadcasting Network. (32-25), Lander trails Clemson here in Little John Coliseum. 2:08 to play. The Bearcats have fought toe-to-toe with the Tigers thus far. Jessica Harris brings it ahead against full court pressure. Weaves from the right side to the left. Nice little bounce pass ahead to Passmore. Passmore looking for help. Ricarte, long 2. Back iron, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Amari Robinson for Clemson. Long pass ahead to McNeil, and McNeil got Ricarte in the air. Oh, they're going to say it's a shooting foul. Oh, that wasn't much of a shot. She pump faked and got Ricarte in the air, and as Ricarte leaned on top of her, she just kind of flipped it off her fingertips. 32-25, Bearcats trail by 7. First shot from McNeil, no good. Second free throw from McNeil is good. It's 33-25. Maya Melvin's into the ball game, replacing Tabitha Daly for Lander. Passmore on the right wing. Passmore inside, shot rejected away. Cruz tried to get it, and now here come the Tigers with an opportunity to run. Sprays bounce pass to Robinson, nearly taken away, but Robinson spinning inside and puts the layup in good. 35-25, Clemson up by 10. Melvin's in the key, kicks out to Harris. Harris drives inside, pass to Passmore. Passmore inside, runner with the right hand, bottoms for Zamaya Passmore. 35-27, 1:07 to go in the half. Three ball from Spray, good. With Harris in her face, Kendall Spray drains it from the right corner, and it's 38-27. Cruz on the left wing, 20 on the shot clock, 37 seconds of the game clock. Lander down by 11. Cruz out left side, Harris, long range 3, off the left side of the rim, no good, and the rebound for Hayes. .20 seconds to play. Shot clock turned off. Harris tips a pass away in the backcourt. 7 seconds to play. To Spray in the corner for 3. Got it. Kendall Spray with a 3-ball to end the quarter, 41-27. The Tigers go on a bit of a run to end the second quarter, but Lander has been right there with Clemson. 41-27, your score at the break. The Bearcats hanging tight with the Clemson Tigers in Little John Coliseum. Back in Little John Coliseum, Rickson Lane with you on the Bearcat Broadcasting Network. Lander trails Clemson 41-27 as we head to the third quarter here in Clemson. The Bearcats in a preseason exhibition against the Tigers out of the Atlantic Coast Conference, and they have hung tough to the Division I school out of the Atlantic Coast. Bearcats will go with Cruz, Passmore, Ricarte, Harris, and Daly, their starting 5 to begin this third quarter of action as they trail by 14. Cruz in the right wing. Skip pass left side to Passmore. Passmore going to drive to the key. Kick to Cruz. Cruz open. Baseline. 3-ball. Short off the side of the iron. And it's rebounded by Clemson. Tigers give to Spray on the right corner. Spray kicks it left side to Thomas. Thomas back to Spray, right wing, 3-ball. No good. Spray hit 2 threes at the end of the first half to give the Tigers their 14-point lead on back-to-back possessions. Harris in the corner. Her 3 is good. Jessica Harris came to play tonight. The senior and the reigning Peach Belt Conference Player of the Year has got 17 points to lead all scorers. It's 41-30. Spray swings left side. They're going to go to Williams on the baseline, working on Ricarte. Reverse layup, good. It's an easy bucket there for Kobe Thornton. 43-30 our score. Cruz left wing. Cruz gives to Ricarte in the key. Kick it out, Passmore. Passmore for 3. Got it! Zamaya Passmore. She's got 12. Timeout taken by Amanda Butler. Clemson going to try to figure out this Lander 3-point game. The Bearcats come out swinging in the third quarter. They trail by 10 with 8:38 to go in the period. You're listening to Bearcat Basketball on the Bearcat Broadcasting Network. (43-33), Lander trails the Clemson Tigers by 10 with 8:38 to go in the second quarter here in Little John Coliseum. Rickson Lane with you on the Bearcat Broadcasting Network. Glad to have you join us tonight as the Bearcats come out with a couple of 3-pointers from Passmore and Harris to open up the third, and they've cut a 14-point deficit to 10, and then Passmore picks the pocket of Michaela Hayes. Nice dish inside to Daly, who is blocked. Going inside on 6'3" Hayes and the 6'2" Thornton, and there's nothing Daly could do about it. But what a play from Zamaya Passmore. Well, that freshman has not backed down at all from this environment or this opponent. And Clemson throws it away. Spray's pass off the hands of Michaela Hayes. Lander Bearcats just toe-to-toe with Clemson all night long. As Cruz works right wing, Harris in the corner. Harris drives and dishes out to Cruz in the right arc. Cruz goes inside, now out to Ricarte, corner 3. Miriam Ricarte, trifecta. 3 for 3 is Lander from 3-point range in the third quarter, and it's a 43-36 ball game. And here comes that full court press for Lander. Hayes goes left side to Cotton. Check it, that's Mertens. Mertens going to pass to Spray on the right wing. Back up top, Mertens. Hayes left wing, 13 on the shot clock, 7:30 to go in the quarter. 10 to shoot. Hayes looking for help. Give to Mertens. Mertens going to back out. 5 on the shot clock, around a screen. Want to drive, scoop layup, no good. Great defense from Lander, and Daly with a rebound. Here comes Cruz up ahead to Passmore. Harris open in the corner. They get it to her, but she can't get it in rhythm. Inside pass to Daly, and off of Daly as Thornton reached in around her and tried to swat it away. Jessica Harris gets a smile and a pat from Kevin Pedersen. I think Pedersen's telling her, hey, that pass works against every team we'll play this season except this one. Passmore with a steal and the foul! And one for Zamiah Passmore, and Lander is within 5 with 6:58 to go, and Passmore's going to the line. Zamiah Passmore steals the inbound, lays it in, and is fouled. And this freshman from Locust Grove, Georgia, she looks something special tonight. 3 dribbles and a spin for Passmore. 3-point play is complete, and it's 43-39 with 6:58 to go. In the third quarter of play, Lander has come out guns blazing in this third quarter. A 9-0 run for the Bearcats with 6:41 to go in the quarter. Spray in trouble in the corner, gets out of it, goes inside to Williams at the free throw line. Her jumper, no good. Rebound by Passmore. Here comes Lander, 6.5 minutes to go in the third. Passmore into the key, floater right hand, too strong. Oh, Passmore tried to make another great runner, but it didn't drop. Rebound Hayes, Mearton's up ahead, McNeil inside. Her layup no good. Rebound by Williams, and then a reach-in foul. Oh my goodness, it looked like Harris got all ball on a strip there. They're going to call it on Cruz for her second foul. Clemson's going to bring in Amari Robinson, that 6-foot freshman forward out of Douglasville, Georgia. She and Michaela Cange hailing from the same hometown, as Tyler Bennett goes to the line. The 6'4 junior out of Michigan misses the first free throw. Tigers have not scored in the last 2 minutes and 40 seconds, and they lead by just 4 over the Bearcats. Second free throw, missed them both. Harris with the rebound. Long outlet ahead to Cruz. Cruz under the hoop, tried to pass it to Daly coming down the lane and turned it over. Ball batted about, Meartons comes away with it. Meartons to the key, dribbles back out, hassled by Harris. Left side Williams, give to McNeil on the perimeter. McNeil to the corner, now gets it back inside on the block to Williams. Stripped away by Daly. Tabitha Daly took it away from her. Passmore inside, and Daly lost the handle on a beautiful bounce pass from Passmore in transition. Landers had the ball under the hoop twice in the last 30 seconds with a chance to make it a 2-point game. Instead, 43-39, we sit with 5:48 to go in the third quarter. Tigers will inbound against full court pressure. They get it to Hayes. Now back to Robinson. She'll bring it ahead. And then Harris reached in, almost took it from Spray. And great defense from Anaya Jester as she knocks it out of bounds. Clemson's got 1 second to get it over the timeline, as they'll inbound in front of the Bearcat bench. A lot of difficulty, and Lander's going to take a timeout, set their defense. Here come the Bearcats, down by 4 on the road in Littlejohn Coliseum. It's 43-39, Clemson on top. You're listening to Bearcat basketball on the Bearcat Broadcasting Network. (43-39), Clemson leads Lander by 4 with 5:39 to go in the third quarter. Rickson Lane with you from Littlejohn Coliseum in Clemson, South Carolina. Tigers got to inbound. They got to find somebody. Looking. 5 seconds. They didn't get it in. Lander denied the inbound pass, and the Bearcats will have the ball down by 4 with 5:39 to go in the quarter. Great defense from Lander there. Clemson could find nobody open. And now Jester will trigger it in. Harris in the right wing. Harris closely guarded by Spray. Jester back up top. Right side Harris. Harris thought about a 3. Inside the arc. Left side Jester going to drive. Kick it left. Passmore 3. Rimmed out, no good. Good look there from Passmore, but it did not fall. Rebound by Meartons. Out ahead Robinson. Fouled in transition. And they're going to call that one on Ricarte. If that's on Ricarte, that is her third. No, check it, her second, excuse me. Clemson has not scored in the last 3 minutes and 36 seconds. That has led to a 9-0 Lander run as we sit in a 4-point ball game with 5:20 to go in the third quarter. This is Robinson, the freshman out of Douglasville, Georgia, made the first to break the lengthy scoring drought for the Tigers. Robinson's second free throw, rattled out, no good, and Daly collects the rebound. Harris pushing tempo, doesn't have the numbers though. Ricarte left side to Jester. Jester, dangerous cross-court pass intercepted. She tried to find Passmore in the corner. Passmore pokes it away from Spray. Spray collects in the backcourt, brings it ahead. Left side, McNeil gonna drive. McNeil fouled on her way to the hoop. Jester picks up her third foul of the quarter against the Bearcats. And that's gonna send Danae McNeil to the free throw line. First free throw is good. Second is good. Probably no good. 45-39, and then a high throw from Daly, trying to find a open Jester under the rim, and the pass was too high. Cruz comes in to replace Jester. Cruz has played tough tonight. Just 2 points on 1 of 6 shooting, but she's got 6 rebounds, 5 assists, and a steal. And a touch foul around half court. Lander has been called for 16 fouls tonight against Clemson's 7. The Tigers have not made a field goal in almost 4.5 minutes. Lander, meanwhile, has gone scoreless for nearly 2.5. And we sit in a 6-point ball game with 4.5 to play. Pass into the corner. Drive inside by Robinson. Took the step and missed it. Daly with the rebound. Harris is out in front of everybody. Harris up ahead. Harris lay in good. 45-41. Landers within 4 with 4:19 to go in the third quarter. Pass ahead, left side. Robinson. They go inside now. Hayes spinning. Missed the shot on Ricarte. Another foul call against Lander. That's Ricarte's third. She and Cruz are both playing with 3 at the moment. Clemson has nobody with more than 2 as Michaela Cange will be brought back into the game. First free throw from Hayes is good. Second free throw rattles down good. In the corner, Jessica Harris called for a travel in the corner on a pump fake as she tried to get the defender in the air and free herself up for a 3. 47-41 Clemson ball. A whistle and a foul on Passmore as she picks up her third, called for tripping. Danae McNeil misses the free throw, no good. Tigers are just 53% from the free throw line tonight, 10 of 19. Second free throw, missed it too. Clemson has missed half of their free throws, but they get an offensive rebound. Kick in the corner, three ball, no good. Another rebound and a jump ball forced by Michaela Cange. It'll stay with the Tigers. Lander has been to the free throw line just 5 times tonight. They are 3 of 5, whereas Clemson is 10 of 20. And the Tigers have now gone 5 minutes without a made field goal. No baskets from the floor for Clemson since a layup by Thornton at the 8:56 mark. Spray's three, got it. Spray on the left wing knocks it down, and the Tigers are back up by 9. A little bit of breathing room. Cruz brings it ahead, looking for an answer for Lander. Picks up her dribble. Nice entry pass to Cange. She'll hand it to Daly, and Daly lays it in. Nice little pass there with a little touch from Michaela Cange in a tight space on the block. It's a 7-point game with 3:20 to go in the half. And a travel call in the backcourt against Kobe Thornton, the senior. Took an extra step. Lander's got the ball down 7 with 3:17 left in the third quarter. Passmore in the backcourt. Double team, gets out of it, gives to Daly. Harris left side. Harris wanted to go baseline, she's cut off. Now she'll drive, kick it to Cruz. Cruz right side, three ball, off the rim, no good. And off of Lander, they'll say. Michaela Cange touched it last. There were 2 Tigers on top of her, but they'll say Cange hit it. A 7-point ball game. Thornton spinning. No good on the floater. Offensive board. Spray left side to Destiny Thomas, who got the rebound. Her entry pass inside for China Cotton. Nice pass there as Thomas threaded the needle. 52-43. It's a 9-point ball game. Spray slaps the floor in front of Passmore. Cruz right wing, with Thornton on top of her, trying to force her into the corner. A screen from Cange. She gets it back from Cruz. Daly wants to go baseline. Up top to Harris. Lander's going to reset with 7 on the shot clock. Harris looking for help. Got a screen from Daly. Going to drive in the key. Put up a tough shot, and she was fouled. Great job by Jessica Harris. Got inside, drew the contact, and she'll put it up and go to the line with 2:13 to go in the quarter. And Lander down 9. Jessica Harris at the free throw line for Lander. As her first one rattles off, no good. She's got 19 points with 2 rebounds and 2 steals in 26 minutes tonight. She's 7 of 10 from the floor and 3 of 5 from deep. Second free throw is good. 20 points for Jessica Harris. And a travel call again on Clemson in the backcourt. And Lander will have the ball down just 8 with 2:09 left in the third quarter. Inbound, Harris takes a handoff, drives inside, and she was fouled. Good call there against the Tigers as Harris draws more contact. Third foul of the quarter against Clemson comes with 2:06 remaining. Harris left side. Cross-court pass back to Harris on the near side, and she stepped out of bounds. Her heel was on the line. And that will give the ball to the Tigers at 54 left here in the third quarter. Spray left side, wants to drive, cut off, skip pass right. Mertens, offensive foul. She bowls over Melvins. Fourth foul against the Tigers. Cruz comes out. Passmore back in, playing with 3 fouls. A whistle and a foul. And Lander's going to the line. China Cotton called for the foul. This will be Zamaya Passmore at the line. She misses her first. Bearcats have gone a little cold from the stripe here lately, one of their last 3. They have not been to the line very often tonight at all. Passmore makes her second. Clemson inbounds. Up by 7 with 1:35 remaining. Trap at half court, they get it to Spray. Spray gonna go down low to Hayes. Hayes threw an elbow and lays it in. On the other end, Passmore with a floater with the right hand. And then Harris reached in and forces a travel from Danae McNeil, and Lander will have the ball down 7 with 1:15 to go in quarter number 3. Harris thought about a long 3 on the inbound, instead gives to Cruz. She wants it back in the corner and gets it. Bounce it to Melvins. Pass was tipped and stolen by Thornton, and then Lander almost got it right back. Harris knocked it out of bounds. 1:07 to go in the third quarter. Clemson up 7 with the ball on the near sideline. So it'll be Robinson to inbound, the freshman from Douglasville, Georgia. Give it a Spray. Into a trap. Spray throws it off of Sarah Cruz, and a big high five and tap from Passmore as she and Cruz almost force a turnover. Bearcats down 7 with a minute to go in the third quarter. Thornton left side. Thornton spinning in traffic, had it stolen away by Daly, and Passmore's out ahead of everybody. Passmore will miss the layup. Zamaya Passmore just had too much time and too much space to think about it. 40 seconds to go in the quarter. Lander down 7. Bearcats have really locked up defensively in this period. Thornton into the key. A jumper, no good. Big rebound from Daly. She took it away from McNeil. 25 seconds left. Cruz in traffic. She's fouled by Thornton, and Sarah Cruz is going to the line. It's a 7-point ball game with 24 seconds left in the third, and Sarah Cruz is at the stripe. Made the first. Sarah Cruz with 3 points on the night, but she's done a lot for Lander. Her second one rims out, no good. Bearcats now 6 of 11 from the stripe. 16 seconds to play in the quarter. Clemson up 6. Lander trying to trap in front of the Clemson bench. And Harris took it away. And then Harris is called for a charge as Spray just stood in front of her and Harris ran into her. Oh, Clemson has drawn so many charges tonight, but that one, Spray just happened to be in the way. That is the second foul on Harris, 19th foul of the night it called against Lander. 9 seconds to go. Spray with 6 to shoot. Harris chases her off the arc. Spray wants to drive. Step back, two-pointer. Got it. Kendall Spray with the basket, but we go to the fourth quarter in Little John Coliseum. Lander trails Clemson by 8 points, 56-48, as we go to the final 10 minutes. You're listening to Bearcat Basketball on the Bearcat Broadcasting Network. Fourth quarter underway here in Little John Coliseum in Clemson, South Carolina. Lander trails the Tigers by 8, 56-48 here. Rickson Lane with you on the Bearcat Broadcasting Network. So glad to have you with us. Cruz left side. Cruz going to drive in. Give to Ricarte. Corner three. Short, but an offensive rebound. Passmore couldn't get it to go. And the loose ball taken by Clemson. Passmore's second chance effort just rattled out. All near side. McNeil going to drive. McNeil, tough, hanging shot, no good. Daly with a rebound. Oh, Daly's had some nice boards. She's got 5 on the night. Cruz bringing it in the front court. Passmore right side. 3 ball from Passmore. Front rim no good. Knocked out of bounds by the Tigers. It's last touch by McNeil. Lander ball. 9:24 to play. Bearcats down 8. Cruz takes it on the right wing. Cruz going to line up a 3. Yes, indeed! Sarah Cruz! It's a 56-51 ball game. Cruz's first 3 of the night. Entry pass up ahead, an easy lay-in for McNeil. Passmore, 3 ball too strong, and then an over the back call on Tabitha Daly. She tried to knock the ball away from Bennett. (58-51). Robinson in trouble as Harris on her in the backcourt. Clemson got to get it over the timeline, just due. Left side, Thornton wanting to drive. Hands it back out to Robinson. Robinson to Bennett in the key. Jumper. Got a friendly roll off the back iron. 60-51. Lob to Cruz. Now Harris takes it left side. Passmore straight ahead for 3. Front rim no good. Bearcats were hot to open up the third quarter from 3, but they've missed their first couple tries here in the fourth. They trail by 9. Robinson gives to Spray. Spray pass inside and a foul call. I think they're going to get Ricarte for a hold. .7:48 to play. Lander down by 9. Inside, travel called on Tyler Bennett. The junior out of Michigan takes an extra shuffle, and it'll be Lander ball, down 9 with 7:44 to play. Cruz on the left wing. A bit of a trap, she'll dribble inside. Cross court pass to Passmore. Passmore gonna float it up with the right hand. It was halfway down, it came out, but Daly got the offensive rebound. And she'll dribble it back out to the arc. Cruz thinks about a three, goes inside in traffic. Give to Daly, back out to Harris. 11 on the shot clock, she'll reset things. Harris inside, tough layup attempt, no good. Offensive rebound, put back good for Michaela Cange. The freshman with her first bucket of the night. It's a 7-point ball game, 60-53. And then Thornton nearly loses it at half court. Bennett gives it back to Thornton. Thornton traveled on the arc. Kobe Thornton with the extra step. Lander ball down 7 with 6:50 to go. Passmore. Left side drive, floater, no good, but a foul called. Passmore got hit around the throat. And she's going to the line. Back in Greenwood, it is now 6-1. Lander is all over the Lenoir-Rhyne Bears. 6 goals by 5 different Bearcats tonight. Passmore's first free throw, no good. Missed them both. Lander's free throw woes come back to bite them a little bit tonight. They trail by 7 with 6:30 to play. Inside, Hayes looking for help. Out to McNeil, gets it back on the block. Her shot up and good off the glass. Banged it in there. 9-point game with 6:19 to go. Cruz gonna drive inside. Picks up her dribble, looking for help. Daly takes it on the wing, gives it back to Cruz. Harris, Passmore, left wing. Passmore's three off the front rim, no good. Daly trying to race down the rebound, got it, but then threw it away, trying to bounce it off a Tiger. Good effort there from Tabitha Daly. And then Clemson turns it over. Lander ball, down 9, 5:50 to go in this one. Cruz deep three, off the iron. Jester chased down the rebound and then threw it back in the hands of Spray, trying to save it. Good effort there from the freshman. McNeil into the front court. Harris stepped in front of the pass, and she's going the other way. Harris up ahead, layup good. 62-55. The Bearcats are down 7 with 5:18 to play. And then Clemson nearly turned it over again, saved by Hayes. Thornton on the baseline. Thornton driving, right hand shot, won't roll in, and Lander called for a foul. Thornton's first free throw up and good. Second free throw is good. 64-55 as the Tigers slap the floor as Lander brings it up ahead. Passmore in trouble, hands to Harris. Harris trapped in front of the Bearcat bench, dribbles through it, lobs it down low, over the head of Daly and out of bounds. Timeout taken. Lander trails Clemson by 9 with 4:50 to go. You're listening to Bearcat Basketball on the Bearcat Broadcasting Network. (64-55), Lander trails Clemson by 9 with 4:50 to play in Littlejohn Coliseum. Rickson Lane joining you on the Bearcat Broadcasting Network. Bearcats within striking distance. Thornton brings it ahead against full court pressure. Finds Spray. Spray open for three. Got it. Kendall Spray from downtown. And it's a 12-point ball game. Clemson students are mighty excited to lead a D2 team by 12 points. 4:25 remaining. Harris brings it left side, bounces it left, and then a block against Quindasia Hamilton. First action we've seen for her, the sophomore out of Waynesboro, Georgia. Cruz and Passmore coming back in. They'll replace Hamilton and Jester. Cruz inside. The Harris on the arc, and then Harris is fouled by Spray. So Cruz will inbound near side. 4:13 to go. Bearcats trail by 12. Harris, turnaround jumper, off the mark, no good, just inside the arc. Harris is just her fifth miss of the night. She's 8 of 13, and she steals a pass. Harris stepped in the passing lane, working ahead, inside with contact and the foul, and the bucket for Jessica Harris. 67-57, and the Peach Belt Conference Player of the Year is at the line with 3:58 to go and 22 points on the night. Jessica Harris at the stripe with her team down 10 with under 4 to play. She's 3 of 4 from the line tonight. Got it. 3-point play complete. It's a 9-point ball game. Cruz stole it in the backcourt. She picks the pocket of Hayes, and inside they go to Daly. Daly, and one for Tabitha Daly. Here comes Lander, down by 7 with 3:46 to go, and Daly's going to the line with a chance to make it a 6-point game in Littlejohn Coliseum. Another senior with a big-time bucket for the Bearcats. Tabitha Daly out of Augusta, Georgia. And she'll go to the line now. Free throw too strong and brought down by Mertens. Mertens had it knocked away. And another steal and a foul on Shania Mertens. These Clemson guards cannot handle Lander's pressure. Another turnover by the Tigers. Clemson has turned the ball over 39 times tonight. And Sarah Cruz will inbound. Timeout on the floor. Lander is down 7 with 3:31 to go against Clemson. You're listening to Bearcat Basketball on the Bearcat Broadcasting Network. A 67-60 ball game with 3:30 to play in Littlejohn Coliseum. Lander trails Clemson by 7. Rickson Lane with you on the Bearcat Broadcasting Network. Harris left side 3 ball. Yes, indeed! Jessica Harris with 28 points tonight. And it's a 4-point ball game and a steal. Michaela Caines, give to Passmore, inside, layup no good. Tipped out, Thornton with the rebound. Had it knocked away again out of bounds. And Clemson will have it as Passmore knocked it away. 3:07 to go. 67-63. The Bearcats trail by 4. Clemson inbound to the front court. They get it to Thornton. Back to Robinson, now to Spray. 23 seconds to shoot, 3 minutes to play. Spray around a screen, left side into the corner, 3 ball, no good, rebound Daly. Passmore into the front court, Passmore drive, give to Daly, Daly inside, Daly with the layup! It's a 2-point ball game, timeout Tigers, 2:44 to go, 67-65, Lander is down a bucket. We'll step aside, 2:44 to go. You're listening to Bearcat Basketball on the Bearcat Broadcasting Network. Lander on a 10-0 run in the last minute 14, and they trail by 2 with 2:44 to play in Littlejohn Coliseum. Rickson Lane with you on the Bearcat Broadcasting Network, 67-65. Tigers bringing it ahead against full court press from Lander. Spray looking for help against Cruz. Gets it over the timeline. No, she did not. 10-second violation. And Lander's got the ball. Down 2 with 2:34 to go. Cruz will inbound. Passmore brings it into the front court for Lander. Passmore looking for help, wants to drive right side, floater off the back rim, rebound, second effort no good. Cruz got another offensive rebound. Fresh 20 for Lander in the corner. Passmore gonna drive to the key, looking for help, straight ahead. Caines, yes! She got it! 68-67. Lander is up 1 with 2:05 to play. Tigers go inside, had it stripped on a tripping foul. Will be called. Will it go against Daly or will it go on Cruz? Lander on a 13-0 run with 2 minutes to play. Tigers will inbound under their own hoop. Spray will take it from the left side of the stanchion. Lander going with Harris, Daly, Cruz, Passmore, and Cange. They've got Hayes down low and Robinson inside. The Bearcats up by 1 with 1:58 remaining. Spray looking for help. Gets it to Robinson. Robinson gonna step into a 3. No good. Tapped. Rebound by Cange. Lander will bring it ahead. Cruz with 1:45 to go. Passmore. Driving. Floater. No good. Rebound Robinson. 1:35 to go. Lander up 1. Destiny Thomas gonna drive. Oh, and a foul going to be called on Daly, I believe. No, it'll go on Cange. Lander came in this building last year and lost by 41 points. They're leading Clemson with 1:31 to go tonight. And Cruz will come out. 91 seconds remaining. And Kevin Pedersen looks like he's going to call a timeout. Now he'll bring his team over as Ricarte subs in. A quick word from the Bearcat head coach. Kevin Pedersen, a Clemson alum, in his 15th season in Greenwood, the winningest coach in program history. He's got his Bearcats 91 seconds away from a win at his alma mater. The inbound will be taken by McNeil. As Thomas actually will go to the line, following the foul on Cange. Destiny Thomas at the stripe. Missed the first, it rattled off, no good. It rolled all the way around the rim. Thomas, 3 points on the night. That was her first free throw attempt all evening. Missed them both. Harris with the rebound. Harris brings it ahead. Harris into the corner. 1:24 to go, and she's fouled. Jessica Harris draws the foul, and now she's going to the line with 1:24 to go. Lander leads by 1. Jessica Harris, the Peach Belt Conference Player of the Year last season. She has 28 points tonight. Make it 29. 69-67. Lander up 2. Got them both. 70-67. Lander on top of Clemson. They get it into McNeil. McNeil into the front court, right side. Thornton thought about a 3, drove inside, lost the handle, out of bounds. Bearcat ball with 1:14 to go. Thornton tried to split a double team on a baseline drive, and she lost the dribble. And now Lander will inbound. Miriam Ricarte will inbound it for Lander. Passmore bringing it ahead. Passmore lost the handle on a double team. The Tigers with possession. Thomas into a 3-ball. No good. Tapped around. Ricarte punched it out. Thornton got it. Spray right side for 3. Got it. We're tied with 58 seconds to go. 70-70. Ricarte will inbound. Now Clemson backs off into half-court pressure. 55 seconds to play. Harris with the ball. Ushers Cruz out of the way. Harris working on Spray. Give it to Cruz. Cruz right side. Cruz give it to Daly. Baseline jumper. Got it! Tabitha Daly, a 10-footer with 42 seconds to play, and it's 72-70. Bennett takes the inbound, gives back to Thornton. Thornton hands it to Spray. Spray working on Cruz. 35 seconds to go. Spray trying to stay out of a trap. And a timeout taken by Clemson. We'll take a timeout. 31 seconds to go. Lander leads the Clemson Tigers 72-70 in Littlejohn Coliseum. You're listening to Bearcat Basketball on the Bearcat Broadcasting Network. (72-70), Clemson trails Lander with 31 seconds to go. Tiger basketball in the front court. 20 seconds on the shot clock. They inbound it to Thornton. They want to go down low and immediately do to Bennett for the bucket. 72-70. They got it into the tallest player on the floor, the 6'4" forward. We're tied at 72. Harris with possession. Harris, 18 seconds. Lander's going to try to hold for the last shot of the game. Harris dribbling at the midcourt logo. 10 seconds to go. Harris looking for help. Going to give it to Passmore. 6 seconds. Harris right side. 3-ball. Off the iron. No good. Cruz give it to Ricarte. Jumper. Got it! They got it! It's over! Miriam Ricarte at the buzzer! Lander beats Clemson 74-72. They come to Littlejohn and they upset the Tigers on Miriam Ricarte's buzzer beater. Final score 74-72.